I saw this article the other day. Some really smart guy wrote it the other day that running backs are probably the most skilled and athletic position players out there for their position all over the field. You could probably put 22 of them out there for all 11 positions on the offense and defense side of the ball. And they could probably go out there and win some games. Now, I mean, I'll just quote you a little bit of this article here and maybe kind of get your feedback on what you think. Great. But I saw this one guy, Brendan Petrilli was his name, but he listed a full depth chart of a 22-man roster of what an all running backs team would look like, right? Because these guys, they need the support. They need the love that they deserve because these guys are athletic, they're strong, and they can go out there and make some plays, right? So what he goes into depth here and starts out with in the trenches, right? That's probably your biggest weakness of this team that you would think going in because the running backs are 5'10", 6'1", the average guys, great guys. That's the guys we love, right? In normal day life, of course. But when it comes down to the football field, they might not get the love they deserve. But when you throw a Derrick Henry and a Nick Chubb out there at right and left end, these guys are monsters.
Monsters
rushing the passer. Good luck, brother. You throw Aaron Jones and Dameon Pierce bowling balls to stuff the middle of that defensive line and let those two guys go out there and make some plays. I mean, that's what this guy gets into here, right? Like, I feel like that's a dominant defensive line. And then you take a step back, right? You go Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs, and Jonathan Taylor. I didn't say Brian Urlacher, Lawrence Taylor, and Ray Lewis. I said Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs, and Jonathan Taylor. The next greatest linebacking duos out there. These guys would be studs.
This is
flying around the field, making plays, making hits. Dude, you're telling me Saquon Barkley wouldn't be the best linebacker out there right now if you converted him to linebacker?
Dude, he would make Aaron Donald look like a joke. Even though Aaron Donald plays DN, but
yeah, but I hear you. Yeah, he would make Roquan Smith look like he's nothing out there.
All right, whoa. Zero, aka zero chance of getting past me. Keep going.
All right, but then you move to the back end of this defense, right? You get guys like Dalvin Cook and Tony Pollard.
Oh, God.
Ball hawks, safeties. You throw them on that back end, the way that they can move around, the eyes that they have, the quickness, the agility on that back end to make some plays, lay the hammer down, and that back end, fantastic. And then you finish it out, and you go the cornerback duo of DeAndre Swift and Christian McCaffrey. You go, Brendan, why would you put these two guys? Like, they're undersized. Why wouldn't you put McCaffrey at quarterback? Well, I'll tell you why, right? These two guys are play makers. They will go up and they will make a play vertically against the bigger wide receivers that they're going to be going up against.
Oh, 100%.
And they'll go up and make a play, but then they'll also be able to read it, cut in front of them, get in front of passes, break them up, and be able to get it done in that secondary. And honestly, you might say, why isn't McCaffrey your quarterback in this, right? Well, we saw McCaffrey. We saw McCaffrey, right? In a playoff game, no less, try to be quarterback.
Failure.
Absolute failure.
We don't play failures. We don't play failures.
You would say his head coach set him up for failure, right? Like he did his two quarterbacks in front of him where he had to play emergency quarterback where he couldn't block for them at all. And they ended up getting hurt. And then you had to put McCaffrey in there. But why would we give him a shot to man this dynamic and electric team? Because we already saw what happened.
Is that right? Wait, did I forget that? Did he end up playing quarterback in that game?
In the NFC Championship game, yeah.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. He threw a couple
passes. Yeah.
He threw passes.
Yeah. Why would
number
we give him another
22?
Shot?
He couldn't even see over the line, dog.
No.
He's like 5'2". Unreal.
That's why we're putting him at cornerback. He can make plays out there on the edges.
Make plays. I love it, dude. So hold on, wait, who's the writer for that article again? We got to get him signed. We got to get him
this
sourced.
Guy, Brendan Petrilli. He's pretty cool.
He's a cool dude.
BSB podcast, Brendan Petrilli, Instagram, Twitter. The article's out. It'll be coming out shortly, but
on all platforms.
Yeah, of course. But let us know what you think on that defensive side of the ball there, whether he's right, wrong, where else you would put guys. But moving forward now, right? He goes to list his offensive line. And it starts on with no other than our big behemoth of a guy at our left tackle, None other than our dirty bird, our Raven, purple, wearing it, gold, purple and gold and white and whatever. Patrick Ricard. We're
Oh,
putting him
nice.
at left tackle, and he's
Nice.
going to be able to eat up some passes.
Nice.
The guy's
I mean,
stud.
dude, you are speaking my language. Right? Nobody's getting past him, dog. He's right on those hands.
Dude,
Oh
the
my
guy's
god, dude.
6'3", 310. And he can
310,
move.
dog.
Like he's like Jordan Mailata minus about 8 inches, but whatever. And then you move into the guard positions. All we were kind of looking for there is honestly that's probably one of the weakest spots. That we're gonna go with some bowling balls that might be able to get us some push in, and AJ Dillon and Ramondre Stevenson. I mean, hard-nosed guys. Put your head down, get us a couple yards. That's all we're asking for. But then you move to the center spot. You need another set of eyes for this quarterback, right? For this offense. And I think there's a guy that we've talked a lot of crap and smack on this 49ers team, but I think this guy deserves a lot of credit because he has been able to develop his game and be a huge impact and be able to recognize his defenses. And I think that's what this team's going to need. And that's Kyle Juszczyk.
Oh,
Juice.
okay.
You put him at center, he'll be
Juice
able to
is
be
loose.
almost Jason Kelsey-like and be able to call out plays,
Wow.
get out in the open field and make some downfield blocks, call out some checks. Think he's the perfect center for this team. You round it out. We got Najee Harris at the right tackle position.
Wow.
I don't think Najee's that great, if I'm going to be honest with you, as a regular running back. But with that big 6'3" frame, you put him at the other pillar spot. He's got enough power, and he's got a little bit of the technique to be able to hang in there and give us a little bit of time, or we just run away from him. And then we rounded it out, Harold. We rounded out. What are we thinking of this team where we go, you put in the wide receiver spot, right? A lot of these wide receivers, they have been, a lot of these running backs, they have been put in the slot position as wide receivers. They have been undervalued as running backs, and they think they can go and put them at the wide receiver spot, and that's going to be Austin Eckler, Bijan Robinson,
there we go,
Alvin Kamara. These guys could go out there and ball out at the wide receiver position
and ball
all day, every day for this team, and they can go and get us big plays. Now, we're not going to put any running backs in there because the running back position is devalued. We don't need them.
It's devalued. It's done. We don't need it.
So we're not even going to put one in at the running back position. And the guy that's going to man the helm for this team.
Yeah, that's what I've been waiting for.
I know. Everybody's been waiting. It's been a long conversation, but I hope you have all been enjoying this as much as I have. Late night. This is what keeps the writer up, Brendan Petrilli at Brendan Petrilli BSP podcast. But this is what keeps him up late at night to write these articles, right? And he was thinking, because we didn't keep Christian McCaffrey at quarterback, you give a quick Google search. I mean, a quick deep dive and research into the absurd length of research of who are the best capable running backs that have been converted from quarterbacks. And Jerick McKinnon, the guy was an all-state.
What a sleeper
quarterback.
What a
all-state.
sleeper.
The guy, he was a sleeper in high school, and he is in the NFL, just like every running back that I have named. They are all sleepers, and these guys deserve their shot. And Jerick McKinnon is the epitome of being able to sling it with his arm and then be able to run it with his feet.
Yes,
this guy got offers from Army and Navy coming out of high school.
We're talking about a real American here.
He got offers from America's teams. If he got offers from them to run their offense, he can run my offense. That's all I have to say about this squad. Let me know what you think. Should I have changed a couple people? I know I don't. Brendan, I know Brendan has it all right. So let us know in the comments what your all 22 running back roster is. I think it was a good one.
Dude, first of all, that was sensational. The way that you brought it, you broke down each and every position. You gave it out. You knew the man. And then that sleeper at the end for the quarterback position. But topping it off with no running back, all while made up of running backs. Give it up for the kid, dude. Give it up for the kid. I mean, ladies and gents, we hear you clapping. We hear you clapping through the screen.
Dude,
we thank you on all platforms.
What a great writer. I mean, this guy he's the best, honestly.
I mean, did you